there, welcome back to Garfin's creation. Let's make some Mawa Puffs or Mawa Samosas today. These are super delicious, crunchy and my all-time favorite. All the ingredients will be mentioned in the description box below. So let's start with the recipe. Let's make the Mawa filling first. For that I have taken 200 grams of Khoya or unsweetened Mawa. I've kept the flame on low and will just crush the Mawa and break it into smaller pieces. Once broken, this will start melting. This is unsweetened Mawa, so as it starts getting a little melted, we'll be adding just 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar. I have just taken some grain sugar into a mixer grinder and made a powder and taken 2 tablespoons. After adding the sugar powder, the Mawa mixture becomes even more softer. As per your preference, you can also add finely chopped nuts in this mixture. You can use the same filling for making Mawa Gujiyas and Chandrakalas too. Now once the sugar is melted, the mixture becomes even more softer. So at this point, I'll be adding 1/4 teaspoon of Elaichi, or that is cardamom powder. After adding the Elaichi powder, we'll just stir this for around 2 minutes or so. As this mixture starts drying up, we need to keep stirring this as this Mawa gets easily burned. So I'll just put the gas off and still continue stirring as the pan is still hot and the Mawa might get burned. And as you can see, as you keep stirring too, it keeps getting dried. We'll let this cool down completely, and as it cools down, it gets even more drier. Once the Mawa filling is cooled down, let's start making the puffs. These are puff pastry sheets that I have just made a video recently. I'll put the link for this recipe on how to make these puff sheets at the end of the video and in the description box below too. The Mawa filling becomes dry as it cools down. It's always best to use dry filling while making puffs or patties. I just put the Mawa filling in a triangle shape at one corner of the puff sheet and just close it with the other half of the triangle. As we are going to bake this, there's no need of sticking it with water or milk. Just place it over it. Just press it a little. There's no need to press it much as the layers may not open up. So now we will prepare all of them in the same way. If you do not prefer making these sheets at home, you can also use ready-made puff pastry sheets. I'll just put this on a baking tray with a butter paper on it. Now let's make once more. These puff pastry sheets were in the freezer, and the previous night I just brought it down into the fridge and kept it. You have to make sure that the puff pastry sheets are cold and not soft. You get better results when the puff sheets are cold. Only make sure that they are not too stiff and hard and they can bend easily. So you see how easy it is to make this Mawa samosas. So now once all these are ready, I will just brush them with some melted butter. Melted butter gives a even nice color to the puffs once they are baked. You can also brush them with some milk or even egg. And just a reminder, before this could go into the oven, you need to preheat it. You can preheat your oven at 200 degrees centigrade for 10 minutes. So after brushing them lightly with some butter, I will just bake this in the oven at the same 200 degrees centigrade for around 20 to 25 minutes. Bake this in the convection mode with both the heating elements on and the fan if possible. Do keep a check on these puffs after 15 minutes as different oven varies in the heating temperature. Once out of the oven, keep it on the cooling rack to cool down completely. And now this is done, and let's check it out how crunchy and tasty these are. Thanks for watching, and do leave your feedback below in the comments. Once you have tried this recipe, don't forget to share your pics on my FB page. Thanks once again, and don't forget to subscribe to Garfin's Creation. I'll see you soon again in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.